Well, first off, congratulations. First home win of the year, and to do it in a manner that you did, a come-from-behind win against your rivals, Francis Marion, here at home. What does it say about the grit of this team to rally back in the second half?
Well, I thought we did kind of the same thing Sunday against St. Albans. Just kind of grinded out on a defensive end, got some stops, and we were better, I think, offensively tonight in the fourth quarter than we were at St. Albans in the fourth quarter. But, made some big shots. Courtney made some big shots. Zaria made some big plays. So it's just a good team win and good to get one in the conference, and particularly the first home game of the year.
And how much did the platoon swaps contribute to that, to have a new five that's just as talented out there on the floor to switch back and forth?
We kind of went to that after Mount Olive to try it out, and I thought it worked well on Sunday. And we tried to do it early, most of the first half, and then, after the first 6 or 7 minutes of the second half, we kind of figure out who's making the contributions and try to play whoever we think's playing well. But I think and it's competitive. We keep them that way in practice, and it's competitive in practice. They talk a lot of trash to each other and have a good time with it.
Courtney, career high in points for you tonight, so congratulations.
Thank
What was
you.
your mindset in the second half to rally back?
I just didn't want to lose this game today. I think we needed redemption after our first home game. We're kind of going through a little struggle right now, but I think with the support of everybody around us, I think we're good now. So.
And for the team to rally together the way they did in the second half, what does it say about this team you have?
We have fight, just like you said about practice. We're always competing against each other, and when we come on the court, everybody's family, so everybody supports each other.
Zaria, double-double for you, finished with 10 rebounds, I believe. So some really big boards in that second half as well. What was going right for you on the floor?
Just to get rebounds to get back on offensive. We talk big about offensive rebounds or not letting them get offensive rebounds. So just trying to crash the boards and help the team out in any way I can.
Chris?
Coach, you've said it before how it makes everything so much easier when the ball goes in the basket, and that happened for you guys, especially in the fourth quarter. So, how much easier did that make?
Well, the first thing number one, Francis Marion shot the ball really well from the perimeter. I think they were 10 for 28, so they shot the ball very well. But on the flip side, I told them that's how we should be shooting the ball. We're 8 for 22 or whatever. I thought we made some we missed some early. Now, we had a lot of looks in the first half that were wide open that didn't go in, but the second half it just seemed like we got those looks. We started knocking them down, and that's just big. I mean, when you see the ball and you keep missing those open shots, I think it affects your defense on the other end, affects your energy level. It shouldn't, but sometimes it does. And so, that was great. I told them at the start of the fourth quarter, I said, look, we're down 8 right now, but we were down 9 with 6 minutes left at St. Albans. I said, we got to have the same mindset. And the good thing is we made some more shots. I think we stretched it out to like a 7-point lead. So that was a great stretch there in the second half. These two carried us, but again, Claire got going a little bit and got us some points. And I'm going to tip my hat to Jada coming off the bench. Made a shot in the drive to the basket. And, she's learning, and she got in foul trouble in the second half, and it just worked out. We didn't get her back in there, but she's getting better. And Lil came in and gave us some good minutes. And so I just thought, it was a good team win. A lot of people gave us a lift.
Yeah. And Courtney, a couple big threes there in the fourth quarter. That's part of that comeback. So what was kind of going through your mind? The one you got fouled on, and then there was one later on that I think extended you guys' lead.
Just confidence. This season I came in thinking that I needed more confidence in my shot, and it shows, these past few games.
And I don't know what the stats were tonight because I hadn't looked at all the stats, but I think Courtney was leading us, and I think she was shooting about 41% from the three going into this game. So she's been shooting the ball well. We need to attack, too, and she does a lot of that. So she probably, she can't do both at the same time, kind of. So, and she does a great job of taking it to the rim. But, I think she's been our best three-point shooter this year. And with Jada and AP and Kelsey start knocking those things down like they're capable of, and Kalea, I just think that's going to spread our defense out. And we run a lot of stuff for the post, and we're starting to post her a little bit more and post Hannah and get some inside-out action. So I'm hoping we'll improve. I think we've got a team that could improve as the year goes on.
I think you had 11 turnovers in the first half and just 4 in the second half.
That's the other thing I was going to mention. We did a lot better job. Their pressure particularly Gilmore, she was in every passing lane, sprint through every passing lane. sometimes they were sprinting through players, and I thought that happened late in the game on that side out of bounds play. We got a player sprinted through and knocked to the floor on that turnover. But so they were very aggressive, and we just didn't handle it very good. I mean, we just got to pass fake that and look to back cut it and move on to the next open player. And we just didn't do a very good job in the first half. Did a much better job in the second half, although we made a couple that led to leak outs for them early in the second half that weren't good, and I think stretched their lead out.
And this is for all of you, but to ride the momentum of that overtime win at St. Augustine and take this first home win, what does that do for the confidence of the team?
I think seeing what we're doing in practice and then translating to a game, I think is good for us, like confidence-wise, just buying in more into what our coaches are telling us to do.
We want to win this year, and that's our goal. And, just going into every game thinking, we need to come out with the win, and whatever it takes, that's what it be.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll give us a shot in the arm, and we'll keep seeing the ball go in the hole and keep executing and moving on to another conference game at home on Saturday.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.